What happens when one of Hollywood's most untouchable figures is brought to their knees? Sean Diddy Combs, the man who rose from the streets to become an icon of music, fashion, and influence, is now spending Thanksgiving behind bars. His desperate plea for a $50 million bail has been denied, and the allegations against him could shake the foundation of his legacy. The courtroom drama, shocking charges, and the fight for his empire have captivated the world. Could this be the end of an era, or will Diddy stage the comeback of a lifetime? Stay tuned. This story will leave you speechless. The empire that once ruled Hollywood. Diddy's journey to fame is nothing short of legendary. Born Sean Combs, the man who would later call himself P. Diddy and simply Diddy, grew up in Harlem with a dream to conquer the music world. From humble beginnings as a party promoter, he skyrocketed to fame as a producer and entrepreneur, working with artists who would go on to define an era, like the notorious B.I.G., Mary J. Blige, and Usher. But today, that empire lies in ruins. On Thanksgiving, instead of hosting lavish feasts at his mansion, Diddy will be sitting in a jail cell, his legal team scrambling to overturn the court's shocking decision to deny him bail. The charges against him are not your typical Hollywood scandal. They include accusations of financial fraud, racketeering, and allegations of involvement in a shadowy network of corruption that has left fans, insiders, and even his closest allies questioning everything they thought they knew. How did a man with so much power and influence end up here? The story is as complicated as it is tragic. A Thanksgiving like no other. Thanksgiving has always been a significant event for Diddy, a holiday that embodied his larger-than-life persona and unparalleled success. For years, he reigned as the undisputed king of extravagant holiday celebrations. Imagine a sprawling mansion adorned with lavish decor, every detail meticulously planned to exude opulence. Tables overflowed with gourmet food and top-shelf drinks, while the guest list read like a who's who of Hollywood's elite: actors, musicians, influencers, and industry power players, all mingling under one roof. But for Diddy, Thanksgiving was never just a holiday. It was a statement, a grand declaration of his status at the top of the entertainment world. These celebrations weren't merely about gratitude, they were about legacy, influence, and reminding everyone of his unmatched position in the industry. Each event was a spectacle, blending family warmth with the high-profile glamour that only someone like Diddy could pull off. But this year, things are different. Instead of hosting a star-studded event, Diddy finds himself locked away, his once pristine reputation now marred by scandal. Reports suggest that his arrest came as part of a long-running investigation into financial irregularities within his businesses, including alleged money laundering and fraudulent dealings. The charges read like a script from a crime thriller, but the consequences are all too real. Diddy's legal team had requested a staggering $50 million bail, citing his contributions to the music industry and his deep ties to the community. But the court wasn't buying it. Prosecutors argued that the mogul posed a significant flight risk and claimed there was evidence that he had attempted to interfere with witnesses. The judge's decision to deny bail has left Diddy's team scrambling for options, while his fans are left wondering, how did it all go so wrong? The allegations, power, and corruption. The charges against Diddy are more than just financial mismanagement. They're a deep dive into the murky underbelly of the entertainment industry. Investigators allege that Diddy was at the center of a sprawling operation that involved laundering millions of dollars through his various business ventures, including Bad Boy Entertainment, his clothing line Sean John, and even his vodka brand. According to court documents, the investigation uncovered a network of offshore accounts, shell companies, and financial transactions that pointed to something far bigger than just poor bookkeeping. Diddy, prosecutors claim, used his influence to evade scrutiny for years, all while amassing a fortune that now hangs by a thread. But that's not all. Sources close to the investigation suggest that Diddy's empire wasn't just built on talent and hard work. It was allegedly maintained through intimidation, manipulation, and deals that many describe as shady at best. While his public persona was one of a savvy businessman and philanthropist, insiders paint a darker picture of a man willing to do whatever it took to stay on top. The courtroom drama. When Diddy appeared in court, the atmosphere was tense. Dressed in a crisp suit but visibly shaken, he listened as prosecutors laid out their case, detailing the alleged. The crimes that have landed Diddy in this position are both shocking and far-reaching. casting a shadow over the mogul's once untouchable reputation. His legal team argued passionately for his release on bail, emphasizing his deep ties to the community, his long-standing history of charitable contributions, and his cooperative track record in previous legal matters. They painted a picture of a man who had given back to his industry and community in countless ways, pleading for leniency. But the prosecution was relentless and came armed with damning evidence. They accused Diddy of engaging in witness tampering, alleging that he had used his immense resources and influence to pressure key individuals involved in the ongoing investigation. They also pointed to his extensive access to private jets, luxury properties abroad, and his vast wealth, all of which, they argued, made him a significant flight risk. The judge's decision was unequivocal. Diddy would remain in custody without bail. The ruling sent immediate shockwaves through the courtroom, visibly stunning his legal team and supporters. Reporters scrambled to capture the reaction, while murmurs of disbelief rippled through the spectators. Outside, the scene was chaotic as fans, onlookers, and media crews gathered, desperate for answers to a story that was growing more dramatic with each passing hour. The ripple effect. Diddy's arrest has sent shockwaves far beyond his personal circle. His businesses, which include everything from music production to fashion and alcohol brands, are now in jeopardy. Investors are reportedly nervous, with shares in his affiliated companies taking a hit. For the artists signed to Bad Boy Entertainment, the future is uncertain. Will the label survive without its founder at the helm? And what about the employees who depend on his various ventures for their livelihoods? But the ripple effects go even deeper. Diddy has long been a symbol of Black excellence and success in an industry that often excludes people of color. His arrest has sparked heated debates about whether he's being unfairly targeted or if he truly crossed a line. The public reaction. Social media has erupted in response to Diddy's arrest, with opinions sharply divided. Some fans are rallying behind him, insisting that he's being framed or that the charges are exaggerated. Others, however, believe this is the natural consequence of years of unchecked power and privilege. Celebrities, too, have weighed in. Some of Diddy's longtime friends and collaborators have expressed their support, while others have remained conspicuously silent. The divide among Hollywood's elite is telling, as many wonder who will stand by Diddy in his darkest hour. What's next for Diddy? As Thanksgiving approaches, Diddy's future hangs in the balance. His legal team is working tirelessly to appeal the bail decision, but the road ahead is fraught with challenges. Even if he manages to secure his release, the charges he faces could result in years behind bars, effectively ending his career and dismantling his empire. For now, all eyes are on the courtroom. Will Diddy manage to clear his name, or will this be the final chapter in a career that once seemed untouchable? The bigger picture: power and accountability. Diddy's story isn't just about one man's fall from grace. It's a cautionary tale about power, privilege, and the consequences of unchecked ambition. His arrest has reignited conversations about accountability in the entertainment industry, where wealth and influence often shield the powerful from scrutiny. As more details emerge, one thing is clear: the truth about Diddy's empire will have far-reaching implications, not just for him, but for the industry as a whole. This story is far from over, and we'll be following every twist and turn. If you want to stay updated on the latest developments, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't miss out. This is the kind of story that could change everything.